Good, beautiful morning, and welcome back to another video with Trucking with Angie and Sarah, trucking along with Dawn, and it's a beautiful day. Currently, we're in El Paso, but this video that I'm sharing with y'all is from my ROVE R2 4K dash cam, so Rove R2 4K dash cam, and it is of us going over Donner Pass on the 20th. And we were headed down to make our delivery in the Oakland area, which went very smoothly. When we had picked that load up, we originally thought that we were going to be a little bit late, and by a little bit I mean like 6 hours, but turns out that we did math wrong, and we were actually like 12 hours early, so we ended up stopping and taking a 12-hour rest break before delivering this, which took me off of nights and put me onto days, as it kick-started a 34-hour break for Dawn. And so I got to drive during the day and drive down this. I did want to stop at that rest area at the top that I made a video about before. However, in the interest of time, we decided that that was not the wisest option, since we still had to go through Sacramento and the Bay Area. So we decided that that would probably not be wise, and that we would probably have some issues. So if you did notice, there was almost an accident at some point in this video. I think we've already passed it. But there was a Ego truck that passed on the left shoulder right after we started going down the 40-mile incline or decline. Luckily, it did not become an accident, but it was very sketchy for a few minutes there, and I was very concerned. But it looked like all of us had the same idea of slowing down and just letting Ego have his Ego trip, I mean, I don't know if it was an Ego trip. I know it was an Ego truck. I don't know why he ended up on the shoulder flying past us all. Because I would like to say he lost his brakes, but he slowed down after he passed whoever was in the left lane. So I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what the situation was to cause that, because I was focusing on what was going on in front of me and behind me. I had just I was in the right lane and I was losing my lane, so I had to merge to the middle lane, and I don't know if that had any direct correlation towards the left lane's contribution. I have no idea. All I know is things got hairy after that. And then you'll see that I walk in front of the truck here in a minute, and we're at the brake check area. Oh, I already walked in front of it. Is this video moving faster than I am? I don't know. The video's playing faster than me. Who knows? Or I'm talking faster than the video. But when I stopped at the brake check area, I got out on the driver's side, walked around, took Sarah to let her go potty, and put her back in on the passenger side, and then I had parked right next to the porta-john, so I took advantage of that and went to go to the bathroom myself, and then hopped back in the truck and on the passenger side, and then pulled off, and away we went. And then going down Donner, I had another incident that was slightly scary. A car passed me and pulled in front of me, left quite a lot of space, so I wasn't really concerned. But after that car pulled in front of me, a pickup truck hauled butt around me and got behind that car, and the car brake checked the pickup truck. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know what had happened prior to that to have caused that, but yeah, it was a scary moment for a minute there, because I was trying not to get rear-ended by the end dump behind me, and also trying not to rear end the car that had done the brake check that was now picking up speed. So it was a little hairy for a second there, but it was okay. We made it. Nobody got hurt. And we went on about our day. But it's the way things go sometimes. It's the way things go. And so we came off home time. What was it? The 17th we came off home time? It was 16th or 17th, something like that. No, we came off the 15th. Yeah, we came off home time the 15th. We took a load from Indiana. We deadheaded up to Indiana with an empty. And then we, we need to get more in detail with this. Okay, so we come off home time. We're bobtail. We're going up to Humboldt, Tennessee to go pick up the trailer that we dropped there that was supposedly not supposed to have been loaded. It was supposed to have stayed empty for us to come pick back up because we don't have an account with them. We just were being allowed to drop our empty there. But they went ahead and loaded it. So we couldn't take that one. So then dispatch sends us to Shelbyville, Tennessee, to the Tyson to go pick up an empty over there, which I hate Shelbyville Tyson. I hate it with a passion. It sucks. It's disgusting. It's nasty. If you've been there, you know what it's like. But so we go there, we grab an empty, and all while this is all happening, by the way, our ELD is giving us issues because it had just had an update, and all the team drivers were having issues with it. So Don ended up driving because it was being stupid. And it was just saying that he was driving anyway. So he was like, well, for legality's sake, I have to drive. So he drove, and he starts heading us up towards Indiana once he gets the empty. And that's how I ended up on nights. And I picked up the load from the Tyson, and we took that down to Florida, the Miami area? No, because we dropped it at the yard. Yeah, we dropped it in Davenport, Florida, and then we picked up a load in Auburndale, Florida at the Coke place, and we took that over to Oklahoma, and we were supposed to take that to California, but they needed us to go rescue the load that is in this video. So they asked us to drop it in Oklahoma, and someone else rescued it because we were running ahead of time. It was basically a super solo load, so it's not like they had to have us do it anyways. So it was something a solo driver could easily get there within the time frame, especially since we got it to Oklahoma in such a expeditious manner. So we drop it in Oklahoma, and then we deadheaded from there with an empty up to the Tyson in what's it called? What kind? Lexington, Nebraska? Yeah, Lexington, Nebraska. I've been there once before with Prime. It's a super easy location. It's a much nicer Tyson. It's got paved lot for the most part, and you just basically pull through into a spot to drop your empty, and then you go and you pick up your loaded trailer, and then you have to scale out. It's one of the Tysons that you have to scale out at, which is good because there's not really any close scales, so it worked out in our favor anyways. I had to go over the scale twice with that load just to make sure it was legal, especially because we're going to California, or we were going to California, so and then, like I said, we thought we were going to be late with that load, but once I picked it up, I did the math, and I was like, oh no, we're running ahead of time, we got time. So I ran, and then got us to Oglala, Nebraska, because I was a little bit tired that night, guys. I didn't get really very good sleep prior to that. So ended up just cutting my night early, and then Dawn took over and got us all the way to Utah? Salt Lake, just past Salt Lake. It was just past, right? Just past Salt Lake City.
Just before Salt Lake. We stopped at the viewing.
Oh, yeah. Just before Salt Lake, at the viewing area is where we switched drivers. And then I took over from there and got us all the way to Winnemucca. I could have gone farther, but in the interest of finding parking later at night, because it was like 10 o'clock by the time I parked, because I had to put fuel in the reefer, because the reefer that we had was having issues. It wasn't really having issues, it's just that we couldn't tell what the level of the tank was at. So I put fuel because I paranoid, so we put fuel in it. And then we parked for the 12 hours, and then we drove down on the 20th and delivered the load, because the load didn't have to deliver until 5 p.m. on the 20th, and we were there at 3:45. Yeah. So we got there nice and early, and then we deadheaded down to Colton, California for our next load, which we are currently on, and we have a pre-planned load for after we deliver this load. So yeah, we will be delivering our current load on the 24th and picking up our next load on the 24th. So that is kind of the plan. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you hit the like button, leave a comment if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more content, please hit the follow button, and we will, I guess, see you in the next one. There's another like 30 seconds to this video, so I'll try and fill it in for you. But I did get my medicine while I was on home time. It was supposed to be $100, but with GoodRx, I was able to bring the prescription down to $40, $35. So that was a much better price. And I have 2 more refills on that, so it's going to be about that. So, but anyways, y'all have a beautiful day. Stay safe and stay blessed.